Hello, beautiful people. Let's make hot dog bread rolls. In my bowl, I'll add in milk and I'll also add in sugar and the yeast. And we'll mix all these things to combine properly. We'll mix this until all the yeast is properly dissolved. All the ingredients I used are all at room temperature. And now we'll come in with the oil. I used olive oil for this. You can use any cooking oil of your choice. You can use vegetable oil, anyone that is available to you. And we'll come in with the bread flour. You can also use all-purpose flour. Then we'll add in the salt. We'll mix all this in till all the dry flour is combined into the liquids. We'll keep mixing this until we'll have a shaggy dough. And at this point, we'll transfer it to the work table for easier kneading. We'll be kneading this between 5 to 7 minutes. Let's develop the muscles in the kitchen also. At first, it might be sticky to work with, but don't despair. After 2 minutes of kneading, you might have to add in a couple tablespoons of flour if it's still very sticky. And remember to have your scraper on standby to help you scrape the excess sticky dough. From time to time, you scrape your work surface and you keep doing the good job. We'll keep kneading this till we'll get to this point, about 5 minutes. You can see the texture of the dough has changed and the feel has changed also. That is to tell you you're doing a good job. And now we'll form this into a ball shape. I'll poke a hole in the middle and we'll start working with the dough. If you want exact measurements, you'll have to bring in your kitchen scale. And I cut 60 grams of dough each for this recipe. You keep cutting out the measurements you want till you are through with all the dough. And here I'll form this into little balls and place it in my pan. And we'll cover this and allow to rest for 15 minutes. And as we wait, let's fry the sausages we'll be using for this recipe. We'll be frying this for a minute each on both sides. And we'll take this out with our ready serviette paper to drain out some of the oil. And this is 15 minutes later. We'll get back to our dough and I'll dust my work surface with a little flour and bring in a dough. We'll be working one at a time with each of the dough. So for this recipe, I usually will roll out all the dough at once before wrapping it up with the sausages, because I found out that if you're not fast enough, some of the wrapped sausages will get bigger than the others before you're through doing it all. Here I have all the dough rolled out. Now let's wrap the dough around the sausages. You pick one dough and stretch it out and you wrap it gently around the sausages. I'll repeat this a number of times so that you can catch the process. It's actually easy, but if you've not done it for the first time, it might seem overwhelming, but I know you can do this. You wrap it around the sausage and you tuck it in so that it doesn't pull out when you're proofing it or when you send it to the oven. Let's repeat the process again. This is quite easy. You can also do this. We'll tuck it in. This way it wouldn't open up when it gets to the oven. We'll cover this and allow to rest for 20 minutes. And this is 20 minutes later. Here I have the egg wash. I mixed a tablespoon of milk with 1 egg and I will apply this on each. This will give it that appealing color when it's coming out from the oven. I'll be sending this to a preheated oven and bake at 170 between 15 to 18 minutes or till when you see it has turned golden. I hope you try this and please let me know how it turned out for you in the comment section. What do you think about this recipe? Will you like me to make any recipe for you? You can have this with tea, with juice, with water, or as a standalone. Thank you for watching and see you in my next video.